All right. Welcome back. All new Sports Cage. We got Friday Night Lights. We got a lot of high school football news coming up around. We got a rundown someone sent in, hi@sportscage.com. It is awesome. And again, we're going to be talking to both coaches of the teams in the City 6A Championship tomorrow, Campbell and Leboldus. That's coming up in hour 3. It's football time. We got the Riders, BC Lions, and then the Rams are in the playoffs. Let's go out on the Western Pizza guest hotline. Joining us, head coach of the U of R Rams, Mark McConkey. Hey, Mark, we're talking again. Like last week, we weren't sure if we'd be talking again, but we're talking again. You guys pulled it out. Let's go back last week. Like I was listening to the call. What a weird game. Like you guys dominated that game, but you're down and you have to claw back.
Yeah, it was it was a weird game. Even at halftime, we're down 15-4, but we didn't play very disciplined football in the first half, which was the disappointing part. But other than that, like we had 42 plays to their 15. Like it was one of those games that didn't make sense. It was a blocked field goal touchdown. Then they threw one deep ball touchdown, but we were dominating the game. We were moving the ball. We were doing everything we wanted to. The score just definitely didn't reflect it. And then obviously our guys rallied and kept it going and tilted the field in the second half, and then it became ours. But yeah, it was a weird one to be a part of for sure.
Massive solace in the fact of that, though. You guys are playing good. They're doing the right thing. We got the playoffs here. It's not like you guys, are stinking up the joint. And you gotta really do some soul searching here. It's just one of those things, right? The guys are playing good.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I said, I've been part of this program for probably way too long, and there's been years where we've been 4-1, and then you lose 3 to end the year. You're still in playoffs, and you're going in on a 3-game losing streak. I'd honestly prefer this. You get all the losses out of the way in the middle, and you kind of stink it up in the middle, and then you kind of peak right at playoff time. And that's the message we're preaching to the guys. And like I said, the games that we're losing, they're all close. Like we're not a true 3-5 team. We could easily be 5-3, 6-2, and we're right where we need to be. We're in the playoffs. That was always the goal, and Can West this year, it's wide open. So we're just excited for the opportunity to earn another week of practice, and I hopefully I'll be on the show next Thursday.
It's very much like the Rider season, right? Like they have that lull in the middle. They're close games, but you got a seat at the dance or a chip in a chair or whatever you want to say. You're in the postseason. Manitoba, the last time you guys played them not that long ago. Not a blowout by any means. Do you go back to that game a lot? What do you learn about Manitoba and the problems that they might pose?
Yeah, they're a well-coached team. Obviously, they're all behind their coach, Brian Doby, who's retiring after this year. So they're all buying into that, which is awesome. And again, a lot of respect for Brian. But yeah, they're a talented team, but we can hang with them. Again, we hung with them. It was 7-6 at half for us. We should have been up. We got stopped on the goal line. So we can get up on them and keep playing. We'll be fine. We just had an awful third quarter. It was really one quarter, and we kept going 2-0, and they scored on 2 straight drives, and that was kind of the game right there. So it's going to be a 10-round boxing match, and whoever can deliver the most blows is going to come out. And we can't stall out like that. We can't give up those big drives. And again, I know our guys we're more confident than we were week 5.
We don't want to give away any secrets here, but it's football, right? A lot of times teams have a different wrinkle, something they haven't showed or that you didn't show them. You've been working this week hard on maybe, something that they haven't seen. I'm sure they're doing the same.
Yeah, playoff football, it's a different beast. That's when all the trick plays start to come out and just different weird formations on special teams, offense, defense. And yeah, I think Coach Gray, obviously our D coordinator, has done a great job all year, and they're going to continue to do that. And Josh Donnelly and the offensive staff have put together a good plan. We did a nice job last week against Alberta, and it's similar, right? We got a good first quarter plan, good second half plan. We feel confident with where we're at with the offense going into this game.
It's Halloween, and you got young kids. Like, how's your system tonight? How are you going to do this? Are you off and doing football thing? Or are you going to get a chance to trick or treat with the kids?
No, unfortunately, that's what I told my kid's a big Rams fan. He's a Atlanta Falcons fan first, and then Rams fan second, is what he tells me. But I told him last week, if we make playoffs, I can't come trick or treating. He's like, that's okay. You need to get in the playoffs. I said, I agree. So I'll unfortunately miss that, and my wife, who's pretty much a single parent during the football season, is going to handle duty there, and she wants us to win. But if we lost, I'm sure she'd be okay because I'll be home more. So.
Hey, let's have you win, right? Like you said, we want to talk again next week. Best of luck. We'll be listening, rooting for you. Go and get it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. See you next week.
Yeah. Head coach of the U of R Rams, Mark McConkey. You'll be able to hear that game right here on 620 CKRM. I think it'll be a CKRM2 on the Deuce. More to come. It's the all-new Sports Cage. If you're watching that stream in my cheesy costume, sportscage.com. And as always, we're in the home of football in Saskatchewan, 620 CKRM.